this. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, da, 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 ay, 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 ay. Who remembers that? More or less, yeah? So let's sit upright. Let's see if we remember that. And I'll show you the music in a minute. Upright, upright. It's our warm-up. No vowels, no breathing today. Just straight into that, okay? Let's go. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. 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 Is it how you remember it? I haven't looked at the music yet. Let's see if I remember it rightly. So people are still coming in, so forgive me going back and forth between my computer and this. So here it is. Yes, I think we did it right. Let's go again. When you feel like it, you can add a bit more volume. 2, 3, 4. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Third line. Fourth line. Should be easy, okay? Line 3. From the beginning. right, huh? Let's follow our sound, see what happens with our body, with our voice, when we just stabilize ourselves, kind of focus on where the voice sits in us, our last bit of warm-up with the niggin. Let me see your faces. Oh, yes. Warmed up? What do you think? Now, how many of you know the song that we're singing today? It's quite a known Yiddish song. I think I taught it to my choirs ages ago. Yes, hands up, who knows it? Yeah, Jackie, you remember this one? Ages ago. So here is the tune. The tune is really, really simple, and I did not know, honestly, about the Hasidic version, which is, a discovery for me. I always, when I prepare for these sessions, try to discover something for myself so then I can share it with you. So this one, I know that Shura Lipovsky sings it. I know that it's in a lot of folk, people are still coming in, sorry, in a lot of folk collections, publications, and here is the chat, okay. And I sang this one in my vocal quartet ages ago, back in Russia when we were just starting, because it's a really simple song, and the tune goes like this. That's really it. There's a little higher bit there, but this is it. Let's go. I die 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 da 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 die 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 I da 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 die 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 da 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 die die I da 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 okay, one more time. You can do it without my hands. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. In the Hasidic version, it seems, is a different song to the end. Gottlieb, I think he arranged it in his own way, and I'm not sure if it's exactly the same thing. In the Hasidic, we will talk about the Hasidic version a bit later. We will compare. There is a difference, of course, but it's the core melody is exactly the same. So here comes the second bit. Let me see. You are okay with the first bit? Easy, right? Yeah, everyone? Easy. Second bit goes high, which is why we started so low. The rest is the same. To the high bit again. Okay. Now we know the whole song. Let's all second bit is okay. Easy, 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 yeah? 1, 2, 3. Have fun with it. Okay, so it's a flirting love story. It's a folk song, and it's been recorded by several people, both performance versions, and there are archival collections from folk people who remembered it from the past. It's placed at the beginning of the 1920s, God knows when, just before that time. So that's when we know that song existed. Now let's look at our sheet, and it'll be very easy. So today we can just have fun. And I've already sung a bit of a harmony line there. So please experiment with this. There'll be a bit that repeats all the time. Tumba, 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 ba. Every time, really easy, fun bit where we can sing harmonies instead of just one note. Yeah, I'll remind you of that a bit later. Let's look at this. Oven, oven sitzt am Mädel. Right, see that? First line, let's go together. 1, 2, 3. Oven, oven sitzt am Mädel. Tumba, 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 ba. You can see often it will be even more kind of natural for folklore, but in traditional kind of a proper correct spelling of this, we will say oifen. If I sing often instead of oifen, it's actually better. So forgive me if I skip between one and the other. So on the stove sits a young woman, yeah, a maidel, a girl. Tumba, tumba, tumba. It's like in tumbalalaika. It doesn't really mean much. Second line. Und sie heft a weiße Kleidel, tumba, tumba, tumba. One more time. Und sie heft a weiße Kleidel, tumba, 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 ba. And she sews a white kleidel, a white dress. Now, I don't know why it's white. It can be white for a reason. I don't know. So let's bring this together from the beginning. Oifen, oifen sitzt am Mädel, tumba, 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 ba. Und sie heft a weiße Kleidel, tumba, tumba. Easy, one more time. Oifen, oifen sitzt am Mädel, tumba, 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 ba. Und sie heft a weiße Kleidel, tumba, 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 ba. So the second verse is right here, is a bocher. You see the second line? So she sits there, she mends her dress. Is a bocher ongeflogen? Yeah, let's go together. Is a bocher ongeflogen? Tumba. So a young guy, a young man turns up. Ongeflogen, he flew in, right? Second line, nhod. So it's unhod, yeah, he did. Nhod dem foden opgezogen, tumba, tumba. Let's go, nhod dem foden opgezogen, tumba. Let's sing that second verse. Is a bocher ongeflogen, tumba, 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 ba. Nhod dem foden opgezogen, tumba, 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 ba. What did he do with the fodem? The fodem is a thread, yeah? And he pulls it, he kind of pinched it, yeah? Let's sing these two verses, and with tumba, 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 you can either put your eyes up, lift your eyes, or you can sing harmonies just on these tumbas. Do something just like following the music. Do a bit of fun. Smile. Let's go. Auf dem Oben sitzt am Mädel, Tumba, 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 ba. Und sie auf der weiße Kleidel, Tumba, 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 ba. Ist ein Bucher ungeflogen, Tumba, 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 ba. Nu hat dem vor dem abgezogen, Tumba, 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 ba. Next bit. I do Bucher, I do fire, Tumba. So, oh, you young man, oh, you fire. Yeah? I do Bucher. Let's sing it together. Yeah, that bit. Let's go. I do Bucher, I do fire, Tumba, 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 ba. So, what does she say to him? The fiery, full of fire young man. Svet dich kosten sehr teuer. It will cost you very tire, it'll be very dear, it'll cost you quite a lot, right? That will cost you something. Tire, as you can say to a person, you tire someone.
Very dear, very expensive.
Yeah, it'll be very expensive for you. So let's read the last line. Svet dich, let's go. Svet dich kosten sehr teuer, Tumba, 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 ba. So I do Bocher. Two last lines from the top note. Let's go. Oh, I do Bocher, I do fire, Tumba, 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 ba. Svet dich kosten sehr teuer, Tumba, 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 ba. I personally like to repeat that high line because it's just an outburst of emotion. Let's see what happens in the rest of the song. Gevalt niet vragen. Do you see where it is? So yeah, I'm looking at the third group of Gevalt niet. So it's in the Yiddish Gevalt niet. It's the last bit here on the left side, the last column. I mean the first one. It's on the left, top left corner. And the transliteration Gevalt niet vragen is on the right bottom corner here, the three bunches of lines. Gevalt niet vragen. Let's read together. 3 and 4. Gevalt niet vragen dich von wannen. I will not ask you from where, right? Let's go again. Gevalt niet vragen dich von wannen. Yeah? Ich will, I will not, yeah? Next bit. Gevalt niet oplossen von dannen. Now, how do I translate that? I will not, can you help me to put, I know what losen is, von dannen, I know all the separate words, but how do you put this in text? Switch your cell phone, please, I can't see what's in chat. And say it, if you know how to do it better. Anyone?
There's a translation below.
Yeah, it's not quite.
Not good.
It's not quite, I'm not happy.
I won't let you go away.
Yeah, oplossen von.
I won't let you go. I won't let you go away.
I will not let you
leave
go
here.
back there, right? Something like that, yeah? Okay. So, yeah, thanks, Beth. So we will sing that. Gevalt niet vragen, yeah? This line? 3 and 4. Gevalt niet vragen dich von wannen, Tumba, Tumba. Don't forget the tumbas. Gevalt niet oplossen von dannen, Tumba, 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 ba. And we will go to the top bit here and sing the next bit with a high melody. Gevalt dich halten, gevalt dich lieben. I will hold you, I will love you. Let's go together. And gevalt dich halten, gevalt dich lieben. Tumba, 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 ba. So she holds him there, and what happens? Is der Bocher dort verblieben? And the young man stayed there. Let's read that last line. Is there, and go. Is der Bocher dort verblieben? Tumba, 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 ba. Let's sing that line again. That verse from the top note. Gevalt dich, 3 and 4. Gevalt dich halten, gevalt dich lieben. Tumba, 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 ba. Is der Bocher dort verblieben? Tumba, 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 ba. What a nice nice picture happens at the end. At the end, we have a happy couple. Oven sitzen zweien. Let's go together. Oven sitzen zweien. Two people are sitting on the stove. Tumba, 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 ba. Need they heften, need they nähen. They're not sewing, they're not mending, yeah? Oh, darning is the word, yeah? Need they, let's go together. Need they heften, need they nähen. Tumba, tumba. Sing that verse. Oven. Oven sitzen zweien. Tumba, 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 ba. Need they heften, need they nähen. Tumba, 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 ba. Right? So we're going to bring it together now and have fun with it. Things are happening in chat. Von dann, investigate, YouTube. Yes, it's in the film. Yeah. I couldn't find the fragment. It's in the Czech film. This song is used, but I couldn't find the fragment. Otherwise, I would have put it on Facebook. So, how are you coping with this? You see, our first session was a tricky song. So I'm bringing to the Russian session quite a tricky song again. So I thought, let's have fun and sing a happy, simple one. Good? The whole song. Everyone's text is okay. It goes quite fast sometimes. Yeah, hope you can cope. Let's go, the whole thing. Now, I suggest, just because I think to my ear, musically it works well when we sing the high line twice. I do bocher here. I've put ×2 here in the text to remind you. So let's do that, yeah? I didn't do it in the Yiddish one, but I hope you can remember. From the beginning, Oven, da 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 da. Now, let's stay here, let's stay here, B flat. 1, 2, 3. Oven sitzt da Mädel, I'm hearing someone, make sure you're switched off. I don't know who that is. Oh, Eve, that was you. Okay. And let's go. Affen Oven sitzt da Mädel, tumba, 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 ba. Und sie heft der weiße Kleidel, tumba, 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 ba. Is a Bocher geflogen, tumba, 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 ba. Und hat dem vor dem abgezogen, tumba, 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 ba. Ei du Bocher, ei du Feier, tumba, 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 ba. Es wird dich kosten sehr teuer, tumba, 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 ba. Ei du Bocher, ei du Feier, tumba, 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 ba. Es wird dich kosten sehr teuer, tumba, 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 ba. Ich will nicht fragen dich von wannen, tumba, 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 ba. Ich will nicht ablassen von dannen, tumba, 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 ba. Ich will sie halten, will sich lieben, tumba, 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 ba. Ist der Bocher dort verblieben, tumba, 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 ba. Ai da 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 da, ya da 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 da, da ya da da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, ya da 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 da, da 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 da, ai da 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 da, ai da 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 da. Last verse. Von oben sitzen zweien, tumba, 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 ba. Nicht sie heften, nicht sie nähen, tumba, 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 ba. Von oben sitzen zweien, tumba, 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 ba. Nicht sie heften, nicht sie nähen, tumba, 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 ba. Okay. How was that? It's a fun song, right? You're telling the story. The story is simple, no tragedy. There are happy love songs in Yiddish culture, okay? It's not all about tears. Okay, good. Now, I suggest we quickly look at the Hasidic version, and it is not quite the same melody. The tune goes like this. Actually, I'll show you the text. And as I mentioned in my little description of the song, the Hasidic version also appeared at the beginning of the 1900s, like 1901 is when it was published. So, and my thought is that this melody traveled, it was present in that culture there, in that location, right? So we're talking Ukraine, Poland, right? And that folks heard it and they just adjusted the text that came to the, to them, to the melody, and the melody was a separate thing. Usually when these things happen, when we have completely different texts, it means that the melody existed by itself and it just was taken to folklore like that. So we have mostly a female kind of song that would be sung in the hut at home, by a woman, as a love song, and we have this Hasidic version that would be sung by a community. And I know if you watched that little video of Hasidim improvising and singing, it's actually a beautiful version with instruments there, sitting around the table and singing that Hasidic version, and it's also lovely musically. But the difference is that there is a little recitativo bit in the Hasidic version that I found in many versions of this one. So I don't know if it's an inherent part of the melody or if it's a Hasidic invention, because that bit doesn't exist in the folk song. Here is the melody of the Hasidic song. I did not post it because it's very confusing and I could not work with it. It has Germanic, very German transliteration. Look at that. We just look at this for the sake of melody. See this? So here is how the tune goes. Die, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Ja, da, 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 die, die, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's exactly the same. Ah, die, 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 da, 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 die, 1, 2, 3, 4. I die, 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 da, da, die, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You just needed to see that, nothing else. And we will look, I'll show you the second bit later. We will look just one verse of the Hasidic version, and there are also several texts that go with this. The version that Zhenya Lopatnik sings, a wonderful friend of mine who now lives in New York, and she works in the Folksbiene Theater as a representative. She works with Russian speakers for the Folksbiene Yiddish Theater. She is also a songwriter and a performer, and she sings it starting with a mikvah. Mikvah is a ritual washing. How do you translate it? Like
ritual
a
bath.
special
Ritual bath.
Yeah, a ritual bath, right? That's the word. And she sings about that. The guy's version starts with "Let's go and pray while you're here all asleep." So it's like guys, religious guys who are studying the Torah, and they're supposed to be praying and studying, and instead of that, they are all asleep. So here is how Karlebach sings it and how others also sing it. Gewalt, je Brüder, wo schlaft ihr? 1, 2, 3, 4. And they repeat it. Gewalt, je Brüder, wo schlaft ihr? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gewalt is untranslatable. It's like, oh, Gevalt, brothers, why are you all asleep? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you asleep? I think it's pretty easy to just sing together. Let's go. Gevalt, je Brüder, wo schlaft ihr? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gevalt, je Brüder, wo schlaft ihr? 1, 2, 3, 4. Es ist schon Zeit zu sagen, Tilim. 1, 2, 3, 4. Es ist schon Zeit zu sagen, Tilim. 1, 2, 3, 4. Es ist schon Zeit, it's already time zu sagen, to say, Tehillim.
Psalms,
yeah. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. Tehillim. Does it need to be a little H there?
In Yiddish, it's probably Tilim.
Tilim, yeah.
Yiddish is Tilim.
Yeah, okay, I'm hearing, let me just check what's happening with our sounds here. I'm hearing somebody, oh. Yeah, all good now, yeah? Yeah, all good, okay. So we should be singing praises, we should be singing doing the proper stuff rather than just being all asleep. Let's just sing that once, 2, 3. Gevalt Brüder, wo schlaft 1, 2, 3, 4. Gevalt Brüder, wo schlaft 1, 2, 3, 4. Es ist schon Zeit zu sagen, Tilim 1, 2, 3, 4. Es ist schon Zeit zu sagen, Tilim 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you see this a bit of text here, 3 lines that don't go with the same tune. It's a recitativo bit, and I'm going to show you what happens in the music, and it's also quite a characterful jump upwards, and it goes into a Jewish mode, which is interesting. Sorry, doing all that scrolling in front of you. Here it is. I'm not going to teach you that bit. I haven't learned it myself yet, and I didn't want to go that far, apart from just looking at the tune. Somebody's coming in. So it goes into a Jewish mode all of a sudden, and then goes back to minor. Da 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 da. Yeah. So in C minor it will be da 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 da. And the Hasidim, the versions I heard, really stretch it and they really improvise with this. It's beautiful. Da 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 da. And it also works as a kind of one of these cumulative songs, because in each verse an extra bit adds. But we won't do that. We will just quickly look at what happens in the rest of the song. In the second verse, they talk about davening, which is praying. So you're all asleep. Why are you all asleep? You need to be davening, right? You need to be davening. You need to be praying. And then, what are you doing in the world? Why are you in this world? What are you doing here otherwise, right? So the meaning of life is in prayer, and no comment. So why are you all asleep? You need to be learning, right? Instead. So it's one of these songs where, like another one that a lot of us know. Essen sich, schlafen schläft sich, was soll man tun, als es lernt sich nicht. It also is a very, very beautiful Hasidic tune where it talks about not learning, sleeping coming easy, drinking coming easy, eating happens really easily, but it's difficult to learn. Learning doesn't come by itself. Davening, praying doesn't come by itself. It's also a song with a similar meaning, and when I taught it to my choirs, we debated whether it means that what else do you do in life if you don't pray? What else do you do if you don't study? Which is an interesting turn. So I suggest that's probably enough for the Hasidic version. It's good to know about it, right? And we go back to, I see your smiles here. Yeah, and we go back to our Yiddish folk song. Good? Now, we will just sing it maybe twice, because we have tons of time. And, sing, Polina, sing. Yeah, let's do it. I will do lots of yababais in between the verses, right? I hope you can follow me. We will play with it. We will just play with it. Stretch it a bit. Yeah, good? See it? Here it is. Oifne sitzt am Edel, Tumba, 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 ba. Und sie tumba 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 ba. Is a bocher geflogen tumba 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 ba. Und hat dem vor dem abgezogen tumba 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 ba. Ja da 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 ja da ja 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 da 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 ja da 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 da. Ay do bocher ay do fire tumba 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 ba. Свет dich kosten sehr teuer tumba tumba bamba ba. Ay du bocher ay du fire tumba 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 ba. Свет dich kosten sehr teuer tumba 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 ba. Ay da ya da 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 yam ba bamba da da ya da 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 ya da da tumba 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 ba. Ich will nicht fragen dich von wann an tumba 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 ba. Ich will dich nicht ablassen von dannen tumba 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 ba. Da 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 ja da 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 ja da 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 da. Will dich halten, will dich lieben tumba 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 ba. Ist der Bocher dort verblieben tumba 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 ba. Ja da 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 ja da 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 ja 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 da 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 ja 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 da 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 ja 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 ay da 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 da. Auf von oben sitzen zweien tumba 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 ba. Nicht sie haften, nicht sie nähen tumba 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 ba. Auf von oben sitzen zweien tumba 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 ba. Nicht sie haften, nicht sie nähen tumba 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 ba. And one more time, noch einmal. Von oben sitzt ein Mädel tumba 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 ba. Und sie hat da weiße Kleider tumba 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 ba. Und von oben sitzt ein Mädel tumba 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 ba. Und sie hat da weiße Kleider tumba 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 ba. Ist a Bocher geflogen tumba 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 ba. Und hat dem vor dem abgezogen tumba noch einmal. Ist a Bocher geflogen tumba 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 ba. Und hat dem vor dem abgezogen tumba 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 ba. Ay du Bocher, ay du Feier tumba 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 ba. Es wird sich kosten sehr teuer tumba 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 ba. Ay du Bocher, ay du Feier tumba 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 ba. Es wird sich kosten sehr teuer tumba 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 ba. Ich will nicht fragen dich von wann tumba 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 ba. Ich will nicht ablassen von dannen tumba. And one more time. Ich will nicht fragen dich von dannen tumba 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 ba. Ich will nicht ablassen von dannen tumba 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 ba. Ich will dich halten, ich will dich lieben tumba 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 ba. Ist der Bocher dort verblieben tumba 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 ba. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Ay da 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 da. Oy fragment to finish our session. We have 2 minutes for a couple of adverts. Today I do have adverts for you. Imagine that. I don't know if you've seen it or not on my various social media. On the 15th of May, there will be a concert that is, it will be a great concert. It's organized by Gevalt Yiddish Chorus in Boston. And they're celebrating, I don't know if they're celebrating a specific date. I think last year was 120 years of Arbitering, the Workers' Circle, which is the organization that they're under the umbrella of. And their concert is all a video concert. It's videos put together in advance. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 videos there, singing with Lawrence Klamberg as a duo, and us as a duet singing with the whole chorus, and it's all put together nicely with some footage of old films. And I know that Daniel Kahn sent his music, and that Judy Bresley is taking part. And then the chorus will be singing their own stuff. So it looks like it'll be a very interesting program. You can find it on my website on the calendar. You can find it in all of my media. Do come to that. It seems like a really good, event to go to. And what else? Our sessions, as you know, will run until the 3rd of June, which is the last. There will be a Russian session, and then there'll be no Yiddish sessions, no nothing. I'm going to Weimar. If you're in Europe, come to Weimar to study. It'll be an outdoor event. And I'm teaching for the Workers' Circle based in New York. I'm teaching an online course of only 5 sessions, an hour and a half long each, an hour and a half. Yiddish Song, dig deeper, take it further. We will be looking at the musical language and at the language of these songs, where they come from, basically like things we do here, but a bit more in depth. So that's end of June, beginning of July. So I invite you to come to that. Enough talking, and go back to our song. Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Tumba, 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 ba. Ay du Bacher, ay du Feier, tumba, 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 ba. Sved dich kosten sehr teuer, tumba, tumba. Repeat this verse. Ay, 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 ay du Bacher, ay du Feier, tumba, 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 ba. Sved dich kosten sehr teuer, tumba, 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 ba. Ich will nicht fragen dich von Tumba, 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 ba. Ich will nicht aufblasen von der Dane. Tumba, 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 ba. Ich will dich halten, will dich lieben. Tumba, 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 ba, ba. Ist der Bocher dort verblieben? Tumba, 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 ba. Auf von euch sitzen zweien. Tumba, 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 ba. Nicht sie heften, nicht sie wehen. Tumba, 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 ba. Keep singing. I will see you on Thursday for a Russian session. We will be singing a bit of Rachmaninoff. Otherwise, the next Monday for a Yiddish song. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 tumba tumba. Ay 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 da ya da 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 da. Ay da 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 ay da ay da tumba 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 ba. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you'll come again Thursday or Monday. Keep well, keep singing, and sing with me again. Bye, everyone. Bye.